Oh, that's already live? Whoops. Okay. Uh, what the heck? So, that's 30 seconds of me just looking at another device. Okay. Um, oops. So, this is, boom, Seven Chariots live stream on YouTube. And I think I'm kind of moved in the direction of trying to keep this channel more on topic now, more just about Germanic paganism and astrology and enlightenment, I guess we'll say. So, until I get, I'm trying to keep this channel less vloggy now, less about streaming. So, today is Saturday. It's Saturday morning. Here I have what I believe to be secret identity of Odin as Father Time. Then we have the planet Saturn in medieval astrology, which rules Capricorn and Aquarius in classical rulership. And Saturday Saturn, right? But in the Old English, Lager Day, washing day, I think actually has to do with Mimir's well. And I also think that the drink Aquarius pours out may also have to do with Mimir's well. Maybe I'm not going to stream that long if I keep the stream on topic. What's there to say about Saturday today? Good topic to focus on is, for Saturday, if it is Mimir's well, all of the parts of the stories of Germanic paganism that have to do with Mimir. And I think, since Balder went with Mimir to consult the Norns, the story of Balder works as part of the day Saturday. And I guess the Norn, Mimir also has to do with Odin and Woden's Day Wednesday. But in Ragnarok you have 8 conflicts, 15 characters, and 12 deaths. Vitar, Hati, and Skur survive Ragnarok, vengeance, hatred, and mocking, which I think may transform into wisdom, compassion, and power. But I'm not sure which transforms into which. So I think Saturday is partly about Heimdall, and I make that argument by tracing the story of Balder relating to the story of Mimir to Balder tricking Hodor into killing Balder, Loki tricking Hodor into killing Balder. And then with Loki is killed by and kills Heimdall in Ragnarok. So that's part of why I put Heimdall with Saturday. But Loki also has to do with a number of other stories. I know Loki kind of comes to say something to Tyr after Tyr gets his hand bit off. So, I mean, I guess each of the stories of the gods and the enemies of the gods relates in multiple ways to the other characters involved. But I still feel justified in calling Saturday Heimdall's Day. Although it also works to call it Mimir's Well Day. It might it might actually be better to call it Mimir's Well Day. I think perhaps people who overdo it with studying Mesopotamian or Babylonian or Jewish mythology with the wrong idea in mind that that's the source of other mythologies might tend to confuse ideas about the relationship between Saturn and Loki. So Odin is like Saturn and Mercury at the same time, with Saturn invisible. I think Mimir's Well is somewhat like the Wheel of Time within Buddhism, and I think Loki is actually like Vishnu from within Hinduism, which is also like the Christian god from within Christianity. The trickster, who I think is most like Venus in Detriment, just Venus in Aries and Venus in Scorpio, which matches up with kind of perverse, surreal, radical feminism that goes in a perverse direction on the topic of love, as it can be involved with ideas about sex and death and identity and independence. So the foundation of Christianity, cosmologically, is being perverse about death. And I think that's one of the differences you find between Hinduism and Christianity, or Buddhism and Christianity, is the idea of afterlives which last forever. I think that counts as a way of being perverse about death. So yeah, I think that's actually about all I have to say right now this morning on the topic of Saturday, Lager Day, Mimir's Well Day, Washing Day. And with that, I will say this is 7 Chariots. Have a good morning. Have a good Saturday morning.